Holly Dunaway, former boxing champion. How do you hold a fist? Right? Seems like a simple question, doesn't it? But you see a lot of people street fighting. They got the thumbs out. Oh, I made that mistake one time. I had thought I wanted some fake nails, and I was sparring, and I think it was the glove kind of held the thumb away a little bit, and we threw a jab at the same time, and yeah, tore off my fake nail, tore off my real nail with it. Yeah, it was a learning experience. It was the last day that I had on fake nails. So obviously you're not going to put your thumbs out. You can put your thumbs right beside your hand. That is how the glove is going to hold them. You can go like this whenever you're shadow boxing. It'll kind of tighten that grip a little bit better. But whenever you're inside of a glove, the thumb on the glove is beside the hand. So it's only going to allow you to go like this, the thumb right beside it. All right. What about gritting your teeth? That's another question that I get asked sometimes. Like, should you set your jaw in the back? And the answer is yes. Most of the time, you need to have your back teeth not clenched, but together. You need to make sure that when you do get hit in the face, that it doesn't clank your teeth together. They're already together. And you're gonna have a mouthpiece in there anyway. I'm gonna do a video on mouthpieces really soon, but you do wanna set the back jaw. Certainly don't bite down with the front of the teeth. The front of the teeth, you wanna leave that more relaxed so you can breathe through the front of your teeth. You wanna in your nose, out your mouth. Just a small amount of air, so you only have to take in a small amount of air. It keeps your breathing slow and low. So you want to set the back of the jaw just like this. And then just like that. Let's go over some crossovers. What is a crossover, you might ask? So usually a hook is a very short punch. It goes straight from, if you're throwing the left hook, it goes straight from your left knee right to the side of their head. That's the whole punch right there. From here, that's their ear. Here to here. You turn on this. Same way with the right. Come on the right side, turn. It goes from here to here. It's a very short punch. But sometimes, if you're trying to hit a home run, you want to swing all the way through without taking your eyes off of your chin-chest area of your opponent, of course. So let's practice punching all the way through on hooks. And sometimes you're going to miss. This will get you set up to recover quickly to where you're not off balance whenever you do miss. So we're going to start off, drop down over the right knee. You're going to throw the right hook first. So whenever you throw the right hook, you're going to throw it the same way you would ordinarily throw it, but you're going to turn all the way, boom, to where you're right here. You're still looking at them. Make sure you're looking in that chin-chest area at all times. And then you're already there for the left hook. So go on and throw the left hook and cross all the way over here. So it's these are called crossovers. Anytime somebody puts that guard up really high, just like that, that is the perfect time for crossovers. So sometimes you can throw a couple of jabs and get them to block high, or you could throw like a 1-2, 1-2. So jab, right hand, and sometimes whenever you just flurry like that on them, you don't have to do it hard. You can get them covering up. And as soon as they cover up, that body's usually wide open. You want to, they call it putting money in the bank, because it takes the life out of your opponent. It slows them down. It takes away their will to want to fight anymore. And yeah, body shots are important. It's just sometimes fighters feel like judges aren't really seeing the body shots, or maybe it didn't look hard, but it was, because you were inside, so you heard the air leave your opponent's body. But it probably didn't look as impressive as whenever you hit them in the head and their head bounced back. So whenever you landed to the body didn't really go anywhere. So a lot of people, they just want to rack up points on the head because it's more impressive looking, but it is beneficial to go to the body. So let's try to throw like a 1, 2, 1, 2. Get them to cover up. 1, 2, 1, 2. Down below. All right. So I had a little ferocious growl with that. I didn't mean to be so aggressive. All right. Again. 1, 2, 1, 2. Make sure you cross all the way over. I'll cross over more on this one. 1, 2, 1, 2. 3, 4, 3, 4. All the way up. Make sure you get full range. You really want to be squatting down more than usual, you know, especially because you're throwing a body shot, which is lower. But if you're doing a crossover, the whole point of a crossover is to get full range of motion, full power. And you're going to get more power if you sit down. It's going to require you to use more of your legs and less of your arms. Your legs are quite a few times the size of your arms, so the muscle groups are larger and they're stronger. So use the stronger organ. Cross over again. Here's a cool move I used to like to do in the ring. I would throw a right hand, straight right hand, and then I would roll, but as I roll, I'd come in with another right hand. So it's like you could throw several of them, right hand, roll, but every time you're getting closer to them. You're getting closer to your opponent every time you throw the straight right hand. But you're going to make sure you roll immediately after because it puts you in a defensive stance. You can usually, like, whatever they're throwing, if you fully commit to that straight right hand and then roll after it, chances are you're not going to get hit. So you're going to straight right hand, roll, straight right hand, roll. Boom, just like that. Let me show you from the side so you can see how I'm getting closer. Right hand, roll, right hand, roll. So when you roll, step in. Get closer. Right hand, roll, right hand. This hair done. All right, let's do it again. Right, rolling right hands. All right. Ooh, I got another move for you. Kind of like this one. So this one, it's a pivot. It's a different variation of a pivot. You guys worked on pivots with me before. Pivots are just where you take this right leg and here you're going to step this way with it or step this way with it. So you're pretty much like moving around your opponent, but staying in the center of the ring. It's like not using a lot of energy. It's a little bit of an easier way. Definitely a lot easier than all this moving around or circling your opponent. All right, we're gonna duck down to miss the punch. So they throw a punch. You know how you slip here or slip here? So you're gonna slip the punch and then you're gonna pivot. And what that does is you miss the punch and then they just kept on going that way. You can do it the other way too. So duck the punch and come this way. And you at least, even if they don't go right by you, then you at least have a new angle to where you are now on the side of your opponent or right behind their shoulder to where now your opponent, in order to fight you, now they're out of stance. So they have to take a step and be back in a stance to hit you. So you've got like a split second to hit them before they get back in their, proper boxing stance if you can use angles. All right, slip the punch, pivot out. Let's do 2 slips, then pivot out. So, do a slip, slip. There you go. Again, do it again. 2 slips. Slip, slip, and pivot out. Slip, slip. All right, that was fun, guys. I'll see you tomorrow on hollydunaway.com or on YouTube. Bye!